hard for us today. And guess what came up? It was blessings. Blessings. So I thought it was pretty appropriate for what's going on and just for today. And so I wanted to bring that to our session today, our class. And it says the angels want us to know that we have extra blessings around us right now. Perhaps we have recently experienced some challenges, or maybe we are currently asking for extra help. Either way, the angels are surrounding us now with more divine love than ever. Additional angels are with us, giving us added cushion of love and light. So I'm going to bring that into the yoga practice today. So, and it's going to be a little bit more intense as well. I'm feeling like we need to get some out. So if at any point the intensity is too much for you, it's your practice. Just come back a little bit on it or come into child's pose. So I'll always remember this yoga practice is yours. So let's get started in child's pose. Bringing the hips back. Reach the arms out. Draw the tailbone down and back. Relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. Start to observe the breath. Observing the breath as a blessing. Indeed, this breath of ours, it is a blessing. Notice how it moves. Notice how it doesn't move. Notice where there's holding back in the breath. Notice where there's holding back in the chest or the belly. Then start to move into the Ujjayi breath, the back of the throat, audible breath. Let's first take a deep clearing breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. Two more just like that. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. One more. And then move into the Ujjayi breath, the back of the throat, audible breath. Breathing in through the nostrils, through a closed mouth. Feel the chest rise, the belly expands out like a balloon. Exhale, retracting the belly back in, exhaling through the nostrils, through a closed mouth. Inhaling fully. Exhale completely. This beautiful Ujjayi breath that prepares us for the asana, the movement practice of yoga. Without this, our yoga practice might be a little bit more challenging. So this preparation is really important. Inhaling fully. Exhale completely. If you feel like your mind starts to get distracted by sounds around you or things happening in your surroundings or thoughts that come into the mind, acknowledge those distractions, honor what they are doing, and then come back to the Ujjayi breath. Let that be your focal point. And then shift your awareness from your Ujjayi breath into your intention. And your intention might be about blessings. And as we move through the practice, maybe you come into a high lunge or crescent lunge and just notice the blessings that that posture has to offer. Or maybe the blessings to be able to take a break and come into child's pose. Or the blessings of the toes being spread out and offering stability. Whatever your intention is, come back to it. Let that be your guide. Start to weave your intention right into the breath. Start to weave it into the body, creating some organic, natural movement. Feel out your body. Check to see what's happening this morning. That might be lifting up a little bit. It might be pressing back out. There's no right or wrong in the movement. Maybe it's wiggling the fingers and the toes, swaying side to side. And then walking the hands over to the right side. Maybe even placing the left palm on top of the right. Keep the left hip grounded into the earth. Walking over to the center, over to the left. Maybe even placing the right palm on top of the left. And back to center, pulling through the palms, tabletop. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's just sway the hips side to side, almost like you were wagging your tail or wagging a flag back and forth. And then bringing the hips back towards the heels, up, around, and over like you're drawing a circle with the hips. Inhaling up, exhaling, pressing back. Reversing whenever you're ready. Inhale up, exhale, press it back. And back to neutral, moving through cat and cow, rounding through the back, arching up like a cat, tuck the chin in, scoop through the pelvis, release into cow, the belly comes down towards the earth, lift through the heart and hips. Inhale, rounding. Exhale into cow. If you want a little bit more leverage, maybe come on the balls of the feet if that feels good for you this morning. And one more. Back to neutral. Press the hips back to child's pose. We're just here for one breath in, one breath out. Inhale, pull through the palms. Just a gentle cobra. Release the hips forward. Feel that out in the lower back and the shoulders. And inhale, lift the hips up. Press the hips back. Moving forward and back at your breath, your pace. Inhaling forward into Bhujangasana. And exhale, pressing back to Balasana, child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe even gaze over a shoulder or the other shoulder, or maybe even bring the heels up to get a little quad stretch. And one more. And child's pose, inhaling and exhaling. Pull through the palms, tabletop plank. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees, or balls of the feet are underneath the heels. Feet are hip distance apart. We're holding it here. Just getting some stabilizer muscles activated. Draw the belly in and out. Keeping the hands and feet exactly where they're at. Knees come down, child's pose. Hands and feet stay exactly where they're at. Inhale, tabletop plank, downward dog. Inhale, lift the hips up high. Pedaling out the heels. Check and see what's happening with your downward dog. Notice what's happening from today versus maybe another practice from yesterday or the day before. Notice where there might be tension. Relax the head. Relax the jaw. From downward dog, float or step the feet forward, forward fold. Bend the knees at least a little bit, if not a lot. Shake the head yes and no, shrug the shoulders back and forth, let the weight of the world drop away. And halfway lift, bringing the palms up towards the shins. Press down through the heels and lift up through the hips. This is our first halfway lift, so be kind and gentle on the body. Exhale forward. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll it up lower to middle to upper back. Lifting up towards the top and roll the shoulders up and back. Couple shoulder rolls. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, slide the shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale, slide it down. Reversing. Inhale up, roll it forward. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale. On the next one, inhale, lift high. Reach, lift, lengthen. And keep reach, lifting and lengthening. Almost like you're doing that full body stretch, but we're standing. And what blessings might you have come in right now? What blessings in this present moment? Exhale, hands come towards the heart. Bring your intention of blessings into your heart. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, guide with the heart. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Press back to plank. Knees come down, chest comes down, chin comes down, baby cobra, lifting up through just the upper chest. Tuck the elbows in towards the waist. Draw the shoulders down. Fold it forward. Press up to plank. Downward dog. One full breath in. One full breath out. The right leg reaches high towards the sky. Press back through the right heel to lengthen through the back leg. Bring the right leg forward, high lunge. Right knee is over the right ankle. Reach the left leg all the way back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. We're staying on the back ball of the foot. And inhale, lift the arms up high for a crescent lunge. Shoulders slide down the back. Strengthening. You can always bring the back leg down as an option. No have-tos in this practice. And bring the hands back, chest expansion. Roll the shoulders back, press the palms together, lift and puff up through the chest. And from your crescent lunge, release the arms back up high. Reach the arms forward. We're still on the back ball of the foot, creating strength in the right leg. Press back through the back heel, lengthening, strengthening, and blessings. Frame the right foot. Press back to plank. We're going to move through your Vinyasa flow of choice. You can do knees, chest, chin coming down, or high to low plank coming into cobra by straightening out the arms. Draw the shoulders down, or moving from high to low plank in up dog. Up dog, the legs are not touching the mat at all. And meeting in downward dog. One full breath in, one full breath out. The left leg reaches high. Lengthen through the back leg. The left leg comes forward, high lunge. Right leg reaches all the way back. Reach out through the crown of the head. And inhale, lift the arms up high, crescent lunge. Shoulders slide down the back. Arms come behind, chest expansion, roll the shoulders back, press the palms together, slide the hands down the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, reach the arms forward. Strengthening. Frame the left foot, press back to plank. Move through your Vinyasa flow of choice. You can always create an extra challenge by lifting a leg. And we meet in downward dog. One full breath in, one full breath out. Right leg reaches high. Knee to nose, bring that right knee in towards the chest, around through the back. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. Crescent lunge. Right knee is over the right ankle. Inhale, lift the arms up high. We're not here as long. We're going to start to flow through this a little bit faster, adding a couple postures. Chest expansion, roll the shoulders back, lift and puff up. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, reach it forward. Frame the right foot, standing split. Shift the weight to the right foot, lifting the left leg high. This first standing split, just feel it out. See what's happening in the back leg. Bring the left leg all the way back to a crescent. We're back on the back ball of the foot. Frame the right foot, press back to plank. Move through your chaturanga of choice. Or you can skip it all together. We meet in downward dog. One full breath in, one full breath out. Left leg reaches high towards the sky. Knee to nose, bring it in towards the chest. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. The left leg comes forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Roll the shoulders back, slide the hands down the right leg, lift and puff up through the chest. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, reach it forward. Frame the left foot, standing split. Shift the weight to the left foot, lifting the right leg high. Bring the right leg all the way back, crescent lunge. Frame the left foot, press back to plank. Move through your Vinyasa flow of choice. Meet in downward dog. One full breath in, one full breath out. Right leg reaches high. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. The right leg comes forward, crescent lunge. Lift the arms up high. Chest expansion. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Reach it forward. Frame the right foot, standing split. Lifting up through the left leg. Maybe you lift it a little bit higher since we've been here before. And then placing the right hand right in front of the right foot, preparing for half moon. So as we start to prepare for half moon, we're starting to stack the left hip over the right. Powering up through the back left leg, so pushing through the left heel. And your gaze can be to the side. Left hand can stay at the left hip, or perhaps you bring the left arm high and maybe even gaze up towards the left arm. You can use a block here too if you would like on that right hand to bring the earth a little bit closer. If you're on carpet, it's a little bit more challenging versus in the hot studio. If you would like, staying here or reaching back through the back foot for standing half bow is just an option. Be playful around it. Maybe just try it. Good, everyone. Release that half moon out. Standing split, lift the left leg high. Bring the left leg all the way back. Crescent lunge. Frame the right foot. Press back to plank. Move through your Vinyasa flow of choice. We meet in downward dog. Beautiful, everyone. From downward dog, one full breath in, one full breath out. Left leg reaches high. Knee to nose, bring it in. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. The left leg comes forward, crescent lunge on this side. Lifting the arms up high. Rotate the shoulders back, press the palms together. Lift and puff up through the chest. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Reach it forward. Frame the left foot, standing split. Shift the weight to the left foot. Lift the right leg high. Maybe you reach a little bit higher on this side. Preparing for half moon. The left hand comes right in front of the left foot. Start to stack the right hip over the left. Power up the back leg by pushing through the right heel. Gaze can be to the side or perhaps up to the right hand. If you would like to move into standing bow, you can reach for that back foot. It's just an option. Don't feel like you have to go there. And release the half moons. Standing split, lift the right leg high. Bring the right leg all the way back. Frame the left foot. Press back to plank. Move through your Vinyasa flow of choice. And we meet in downward dog. One full breath in. One full breath out. Check in with your intentions here, those blessings, or whatever your intention was. Check in with your breath. And float or step the feet forward. Forward fold. Creating a little bit deeper forward fold. Maybe a box with the arms. Maybe tuck the hands underneath the feet. The idea of this deeper forward fold is to really just let go, reset, check in, see what's happening with the body, get a little bit of feedback. This ebb and flow of a yoga practice, this is that time where you just take a little break. And then we start to flow again. Release that deeper forward fold. Halfway lift, hands come towards the shins or maybe down at the mat. Press down through the heels and we're lifting up through the hips. Exhale forward. Inhale, chair. Sink down into the hips, draw the knees back, reach the arms up high. Toes are soft and light. Lift through the chest. Hands come towards the heart. Twist open to the right. Bring that right elbow up towards the sky. We're twisting from the lower part of the rib cage up towards the upper part of the rib cage and up towards the right shoulder. If you would like to fly it open here, maybe open up through the arms, keeping the hips low. Back to center, forward fold, let that go. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Halfway lift, exhale forward, inhale chair, sink low, lift the chest high, let the toes be soft and light. Hands come towards the heart. Twist open to the left. Left elbow reaches high towards the sky. The twist is from the lower part of the rib cage, lifting up towards the left shoulder. Sink the hips low. Maybe fly it open. Back to center. Forward fold, let that go. You might start to feel this in the legs a little bit because we did all those crescent lunges, and it's okay. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out, halfway lift, exhale forward, inhale chair, sink low, lift the chest high, toes are soft, and bringing that right ankle over the left knee for a figure four. Hands can come to the heart if that feels better for you. Shoulders are soft. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Release it down, forward fold, let that go. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Inhale chair, sink low, lift high. Bringing the left ankle over the right for figure four on this side. Maybe the hands come towards the heart. Shoulders are soft. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Release it out, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen all the way up. Hold it here. Exhale, heart center. Tadasana. Palms come face forward. Shoulders are soft. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Reconnecting with your intention. Reconnect with your breath. Moving through a couple balancing postures. So if you're on a softer surface, which I am, I'm on my mat and the carpet. So you might want to just come on one surface so you don't have two surfaces to deal with. Plant down through the right foot. We're going to prepare for a tree. Plant down through the right foot, spread the toes nice and wide. Open up the left knee. Maybe you just kickstand it here against the ankle, or maybe you slide it higher. Maybe you slide it so far up that you get it towards the groin. Hands can be at heart center. Maybe you bring them off to the side for balance, or maybe even reach them up high. Maybe you wave them around for your own challenge. Notice what's happening with the blessings in the right ankle. That blessing of the right ankle is stabilizing you. It might be shifting side to side or forward and back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bring the left knee forward. Hug it in, and hug it in a little bit more. Lift through the chest. Flex the left foot. And release by pushing the left heel all the way out. Press it out, holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it down, shake it out, let that go. Switch sides. Plant down through the left foot, spread the left toes out. Tree pose, open up through the right leg. Kickstand it or higher up, just so it's not pressed against the knee. Your hand placement is your own. Play around with what feels good for you on this side. There's no right or wrong. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Knee comes forward. Hug that right knee in, lift through the chest, keep hugging it in. Flex the right foot and press the right heel straight out. Press it out for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it down, shake it out. How's everyone doing? Thumbs up or thumbs down or to the side? All right, coming to the top of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Inhale, lift high. Heart-centered squat, come all the way down. Lift through the chest. We're just stretching out the hips here, allowing the tailbone down towards the earth. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. And coming onto our hips, we're going to do a little bit of leg stuff here together. Some of you have done this posture before. So first, the legs are going to come all the way out. Here, I'm going to adjust that. The legs are going to come all the way out, and then hug the right leg in. If you have a block here, you can place a block right underneath this ankle here. And then start to lift up through the hips. Good. And you can stay here if you want, or start to lift up through the left leg. And then maybe the hands come towards the heart. If you're like, what? It's okay. You can bring the hips down, stay here, and then lift and lower. You're still working the legs a lot just by doing that. Woo. And just lift and lower. Yeah, good, Kelly. Or here. Ah. And release it down. Hug that right leg in. Cross the right leg across the body. And then we're going to hug the left arm towards the right leg, creating a twist open to the right. Lift the right arm high, twist it open. Right palm comes to the right hip, lift tall. Use the leverage in the right palm to press down and lift the spine tall. Flex through the left foot. The jaw is soft. All the muscles in the face are soft. Release. We're going to counter pose on the other side. So coming on the other side, plank hands, and maybe even just shift forward and back. Maybe even get a little momentum to lift up through the hips. Maybe you come into that baby grasshopper if you've been doing that. You can play around by reaching through the left foot. I don't want you guys to lose your momentum on baby grasshopper if you've been doing it. Yeah. And if you're working on baby grasshopper, we're just reaching the right hand to the left foot. Good. Nice work, everyone. Beautiful. Woo. And release it down. Release that right leg across and press both heels out. Shake it out. Check and see what's happening here. Maybe you give yourself a little rub down. And then switching sides. Hug the left knee in. Bring it as close to the left hip as you can get. And staying here and just lifting and lowering if you want to do that. Or start to lift up through the hips. And maybe hands come towards the heart, or maybe they stay at the mat. Yeah, notice the difference, right? Because one leg might be stronger, and there might be more stability muscles that have been worked on. So one side might feel super easier and the other side might be really hard. Just notice, have a curiosity about the difference. We're strengthening on this side. And then don't get too serious. It's just yoga. And then release it down. Let that go. And then left foot comes up and over. Wrap the right arm around the left leg. Lift the left arm high. Rotate the left shoulder. Press down through the left hip. Use the leverage in the mat to lift tall. And releasing, counter posing on the other side. Reaching over to the side, the hands are in plank hands. So they're right underneath the shoulders, and maybe use a little momentum shifting forward and back. And even just doing this forward and back, you're strengthening through the arms, right? So you're creating balance and stability. Those hands are in those angry spider hands, so it's kind of looking like this from the side. I just noticed my left pinky doesn't want to bend. Left and lower. Maybe you come into that baby grasshopper by reaching for the left big toe and then start to lift up. Have fun with it. Have fun. And then slowly releasing. Release that leg, shake it out. Seated forward fold. Bend the knees at least a little bit of a micro bend, maybe even a lot. Lift the arms up high. Exhale, bring the chest right into the tops of the thighs. Keep that spine nice and long. Keep the spine nice and long. And then even start to press the heels out, straightening out the legs a little bit more. Keep the spine nice and long. And then maybe relax the head. Slowly lifting up, take your time, there's no rush, there's no hurry. And then lifting up through the chest, arms reach out, slowly roll down from the lower to middle to upper back. No rush, no hurry. Roll it down. Once you get down onto the back, the shoulders and the head meets the floor, lift the arms up high. Keep the hands high up there and then drop the shoulders down into the earth. So it's kind of like a half dead bug. Just let those shoulders be like a little lever here in the shoulder sockets. And then moving into pendant pose, release the arms down, reach the legs out, take up a lot of space. Take up as much space as you can, reaching out to the sides. So it's kind of like a lying down five-pointed star. So letting your star shine even when we're on our backs. And your intention of blessings, if that was your intention, bring that in nice and strong. Gather up the knees in towards the chest. Press down into the lower back. Let the neck be really long just so it's not arched back. Press the heels straight up towards the sky. Palms can come down towards the mat. Release the left leg, that straight leg down. We're not going to have the left leg touch the mat. It's going to hover over the mat. The right leg is lifted. And holding it for 3, 2, 1, and switch. If it feels better for you, you can always bring the hands underneath the hips. Holding it for 3, 2, 1, and switch. If it feels better for you, you can also just hug that straight leg, lifted leg in. And holding it for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Holding it for 3, and 2, and 1, and switch, and switch, and switch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the legs up high. Hold it here. Hold it here. If the hands are underneath the hips, release that out. Making a little L shape with the legs so the heels are up off of the mat. Arms can be to a T or underneath the hips once again. Straightening out the right leg, keeping the left leg in an L shape. And switch. Keep that leg in an L shape. Just notice the difference between hugging it in and keeping it in the L shape. So this is just a little bit different core work. And switch. And switch. And switch. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, hug the knees in. Give yourself a deep breath in. Sigh it out loud. Happy baby. Knees come wide, soles of the feet come up towards the sky. Press down through the tailbone. Press the hands, the palms right into the soles of the feet. Relax the lower back. Let the belly relax. Maybe even rock side to side. And maybe even straighten out a leg or both legs. Play around with this a little bit. And then straightening out both legs in the V shape. You can have the hands behind the knees if you would like, or perhaps up at the toes. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, the forehead, the lips, the hips. Close the legs up like a book. Legs up the wall. The hands are behind the knees for support if you would like. We did a lot of work on the legs, so just check in, give your legs some love. Know that we are blessed to even have these legs. Have us walk to where we need to go. Traveling on this journey, our legs bring us there. Release the left leg all the way down to the mat. Hug the right knee in towards the right shoulder. The right knee is way off to the side of the chest. Find that wider range of motion on the right side. Let the glute relax. Sometimes we hold tension in the right glute as we open up to the side. Let it soften. Let the jaw soften. Cross the right leg across the body, twist open to the right. Right palm comes face up, guide the right shoulder down, soften the belly. Let that midline of the body relax.
Absolutely, that'd be great. Okay, that sounds great.
One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale back to center. And switching legs, straightening out the right leg. Hug the left knee and way out to the side of the chest. Finding a fuller range of motion. Relax the left glute.
Thank you so much.
Soften the jaw. Soften the cheeks, the forehead.
I don't know if I'm eligible for a credit increase, but if you're able to check on that, I don't know if that's something to do at this time, or if it's, that's all held for right now.
Cross the left leg across the body, twist open to the left. Left palm is face up, soften the belly. Draw the left shoulder into the earth.
Approximately 55,000. It's Bliss Fitness, BLISS.
Inhale back to center. Draw both knees in towards the chest. Butterfly. Soles of the feet come together, release the knees out. Soften the shoulders. Soften the jaw. Bring the heels down in butterfly on the mat. Maybe the palms come face up, or one hand over the belly, one hand over the heart. We're going to hold this butterfly just for a little bit longer, allowing any tension to release out in the hips, the hip flexors, the lower back. Maybe even take a deep cleansing, clearing breath in and out. Notice where you're holding any tension. Bringing the knees together like you're closing a book. And then bring the feet hip distance apart or even a little bit wider, arms into a T. Release the knees over to the right side. Just let the knees go soft, the glutes go soft, the hip flexors go soft. Inhale back to center, exhale the knees over to the left, letting everything go. Inhale to center, exhale, windshield wipering the knees side to side. And then take a moment to prepare for a deep relaxation. If there's another posture that's calling to you, please do that. Maybe a plow or another happy baby. And since a lot of you have like a chair or a couch right there, sometimes it's nice to do legs up the couch. It's almost like it, to me, it feels like a little massage on the calves. And it's really a nice restorative, especially since we did a lot of leg stuff today. That might feel really nourishing on the legs. Yeah, nice plow, Mandy. As you find your way into Shavasana, it starts with the breath. Let's take 3 deep breaths in, 3 long, loud sighs out. Breath in. 2 more, let it go. 1 more. Allow yourself to just let go. Smoothing out the forehead. Check in with the jaw. Maybe there's built up tension in the jaw. Maybe open and close to release. And then what about the neck? Maybe there's built up tension there. Maybe turning the head side to side. And let the shoulders melt into the earth. Allow the hands to receive all of the blessings. Let the hips go soft, releasing in the ankles.
Peter talks to his computer. He prefers it to typing, particularly prefers it to pen and paper.
Sometimes we may feel as the universe and the angels have abandoned us. However, the blessings seek to remind us that they are not gone and that they cannot leave us ever. It is only our fear that makes us blind and mute to the presence of our angels. They can lift away our fears. We just need to ask and then let them. We are truly blessed and very, very loved by the universe and the angels. Please stay here as long as you would like, or wiggling the fingers and the toes, drawing the knees back into the chest and rolling to your side, using your arm as a pillow in the fetal position, almost like giving yourself a big hug and coming back to our essential nature of who we started out as. Please stay here as long as you would like, or arriving back to a seated position. There is no rush. There is no hurry. Hands come towards the heart, lifting high to the sky. Exhale the hands to the forehead, to the mouth, and heart center. The teacher in me is inspired and honored by the teacher in each of you. Namaste. Thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the class.
Namaste.
Namaste. How's everyone doing?
Good. Where are you in Arizona? What part?
Mesa?
Oh, you're in Mesa.
Yeah.
Somebody who's planning to move there.
Oh, cool.
You know her too, Katie Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's awesome. So my mom, should I show you guys this? My mom secured the space so that everyone knew that I was teaching. So it looks like a road construction zone. So she blocked it off, but she made another sign. I got to show you guys this. She put quiet time zone, and that means you. So she put that for my dad and everyone. And then she had the other sign, will work for money.
That's awesome.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Are you guys doing okay? How are you all?
Busy, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Busy.
And all right, busier than we even know. It's crazy.
Yes. Yes. So
Well,
all good stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a great time to evaluate and see what brings you joy. Somebody mentioned to me, I was in a Bible study before this, and I was explaining that I thought, I'm not working with clients right now. Some of my volunteer activities are finished, but I'm busier than I want to be. And I thought, wow, this is time to think about it and make a change. So I'm evaluating things and finding what brings me the most joy and keeping that, which Yoga Bud was Sophia is on the joy list.
Thank you.
And somebody mentioned to me, she said, Carol, you're Marie Kondoing your life. And I said, yeah, I am. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone. I appreciate and have so much gratitude for